Good morning, all you beautiful, well, I should say good day, but good day, all you beautiful Bible buddies out there. As you can tell, my voice is still not doing any better, and I'm of the opinion and the mindset that my body will either adapt or die. So, congratulations, we're getting some terrible voice reading sessions, ASMR here. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm sorry. And also today, my eyeballs have decided they're not going to work very well. So if I read very terribly, I'm very sorry. This is the hand that I've been dealt. We're just gonna hop right into chapter 1, verse 1 of the Book of Hosea. I believe I'm saying that right, but I'll spell it too. Hosea. Oh man, this is terrible. Okay, fine. I'll at least give myself a fighting chance by opening up that door. It's not much better, but it's something. All right, chapter 1. Oh man, my eyes. Chapter 1, verse 1. The word of the Lord that came to Hosea, the son of Berai. Oh man, my eyeballs hate me right now. I'm gonna have to have this all the way in my face. The word of the Lord that came to Hosea the son of Berai in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. I'm gonna stop this after I finish this. You know what? No, I'm just gonna stop here and re-say that entire verse. I want to see how bad this sounds. Okay. Okay, so you can still hear me. I'm going to do the normal editing level. I raise up the volume when I'm editing it, so it, but if that's still not enough, wear headphones, and I hope that does it. If not, I'm sorry, but I refuse to fall behind in my reading. I took yesterday off. I really shouldn't have, because in the evening my voice kind of got better, but, whatever. Back at it once again, chapter 1, verse 1. The word of the Lord that came to Hosea, the son of Berai, in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, the son of Joash, king of Israel. When the Lord first spoke through Moses, wow, that's not even how Moses, anyways. Hosea, the Lord said to Hosea, go take to yourself a wife of whoredom, and have children of whoredom. Wow. For the land commits great whoredom by forsaking the Lord. Not something you would ever expect God to say, huh? So he went and took Gomer, Gomer, the daughter of Diblaim, Diblaim. And she conceived and bore him a son. And the Lord said to him, call his name Jezreel, for in just a little while I will punish the house of Jehu for the blood of Jezreel, and I will put an end to the kingdom of the house of Israel. And on that day I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. She conceived again and bore a daughter. And the Lord said to him, call her name No Mercy, for I will no more have mercy on the house of Israel, to forgive them at all. But I will have mercy on the house of Judah, and I will save them by the Lord their God. I will not save them by bow or by sword, or by war, or by horses, or by horsemen. When she had weaned No Mercy, she conceived and bore a son. Wait, what? Okay, so Jezreel, No Mercy, and okay. When she had weaned No Mercy, she conceived and bore a son. And the Lord said, call his name Not My People, for you are not my people, and I am not your God. Oh my, ooh. I have never heard this ever. Oh. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be like the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured or numbered. And in the place where it was said to them, You are not my people, it shall be said to them, Children of the living God. You're making no sense, God. And the children of Judah and the children of Israel shall be gathered together, and they shall appoint for themselves one head. And they shall go up from the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel. I'm very confused and conflicted. Oh man, 3:45-ish. My eyeballs are not happy. I should totally take them out, but whatever. Chapter 2, verse 1. Say to your brothers, You are my people, and to your sisters, You have received mercy. Plead with your mother, plead, for she is not my wife, and I am not her husband, that she put away her whoring from her face, and her adultery from between her breasts. Lest I strip her naked, and make her as in the day she was born, and make her like a wilderness, and make her like a parched land, and kill her with thirst. Upon her children also I will have no mercy, because they are children of whoredom. For their mother has played the whore, she who conceived them has acted shamefully. For she said, I will go after my lovers, who give me my bread and my water, my wool and my flax, my oil and my drink. Therefore I will hedge up her away with thorns, or I will hedge her up. Therefore I will hedge up her way with thorns, and I will build a wall against her, so that she cannot find her paths. She shall pursue her lovers, but not overtake them, and she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then she shall say, I will go and return to my first husband, for it was better for me then than now. And she did not know that it was I who gave her the grain, the wine, and the oil, and who lavished on her silver and gold, which they used for Baal. Therefore I will take back my grain in its time, and my wine in its season. And I will take away my wool and my flax, which were to cover her nakedness. Now I will uncover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers, and no one shall rescue her out of my hand. And I will put an end to all her mirth, her feasts, her new moons, her Sabbaths, and all her appointed feasts. And I will lay waste her vines and her fig trees, on which she said, These are my wages, which my lovers have given me. I will make them a forest, and the beasts of the field shall devour them. This poor dog, I think she wants to go outside. I will let her out after I finish this chapter. And I will punish her for the feast days of the Baals, when she burned offerings to them, and adorned herself with her ring and jewelry, and went after her lovers, and forgot me, declares the Lord. You are going... Oh, you know what? Fine. I'll let her out first, because my voice is not going to be carried over that much. Outside. Yes, let's go. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna make this more difficult because she's probably gonna come back up here and start whining again. So it's gonna be harder for me to read. It's okay. It's alright. I'll just really focus. I'll start back it, and I will punish her for the feast days of the Baals, when she burned offerings to them, and adorned herself with her ring and jewelry, and went after her lovers and forgot me, declares the Lord. Therefore, behold, I will allure her and bring her into the wilderness, and speak tenderly to her. And there I will give her her vineyards, and make the valley of Achor a door of hope. Right? That is, you know what? It's not going well for me, guys. I'm sorry. Now I will uncover her. I'm starting at the very top of the page again. Now I will uncover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers, and no one shall rescue her out of my hand. And I will put an end to all her mirth, her feasts, her new moons, her Sabbaths, and all her appointed feasts. And I will lay waste her vines and her fig trees, of which she said, These are my wages, which my lovers have given me. I will make them a forest, and the beasts of the field shall devour them. And I will punish her for the feast days of the Baals, when she burned offerings to them, and adorned herself with her ring and jewelry, and went after her lovers and forgot me, declares the Lord. Therefore, behold, I will allure her and bring her into the wilderness, and speak tenderly to her. And there I will give her vineyards, and make the valley of Achor a door of hope, and there she shall answer as in the days of her youth, as at the time when she came out of the land of Egypt. And in that day, declares the Lord, you will call me my husband, and no longer will you call me my Baal. What? Oh man, God is one forgiving man. Well, I mean, he was a man, yeah, so it's technically not wrong, but anyways. For I will remove the names of the Baals from her mouth, and they shall be remembered by my name, or by name no more. And I will make for them a covenant on that day with the beasts of the field, the birds of the heavens, and the creeping things of the ground. And I will abolish the bow, the sword, and war from the land, and I will make you lie down in safety. And I will betroth you to me forever. I will betroth you to me in righteousness and in justice, in steadfast love and in mercy. I will betroth you to me in faithfulness, and you shall know the Lord. And in that day I will answer, declares the Lord. I will answer the heavens, and they shall answer the earth. And the earth shall answer the grain, the wine, and the oil, and they shall answer Jezreel. And I will sow her for myself in the land, and I will have mercy on no mercy. And I will say to not my people, you are my people, and he shall say, you are my God. Which brings us to chapter 3. Holy cow. I'm definitely going to, because I'm at least recording 2 tonight, change my contacts for my glasses. But also God's mercy knows no bounds, apparently. Because honestly, as a human, I would have said, screw this, I'm done. But I am just a man and not God, so. Chapter 3, verse 1. And the Lord said to me, go again, love a woman who is loved by another man, and is an adulteress, even as the Lord loves the children of Israel, though they turn to other gods and love cakes of raisins. So I bought her for 15 shekels of silver, and a homer, and a lethech, lethech, of barley. Don't know how to say that word at all. Never even seen it until today. And I said to her, You must dwell as mine for many days. You shall not play the whore, or belong to another man. So will I also be to you. For the children of Israel shall dwell many days without king or prince, without sacrifice or pillar, without ephod or household gods. After the children of Israel shall return and seek the Lord their God, and David their king, and they shall come in fear to the Lord and to his goodness in the latter days. Which brings us to chapter 4. Verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, O children of Israel, for the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. There is no faithfulness or steadfast love, and no knowledge of God in the land. There is swearing, lying, murder, stealing, and committing adultery. They break all bounds, and bloodshed follows bloodshed. Therefore the land mourns, and all who dwell in it languish, and also the beasts of the field and the birds of the heavens, and even the fish of the sea are taken away. Yet let no one contend, and let no one accuse. For with you is my contention, O priest. You shall stumble by day, the prophet also shall stumble with you by night. And I will destroy your mother. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I reject you from being a priest to me. And since you have forgotten the law of your God, I also will forget your children. The more they increased, the more they sinned against me. I will change their glory into shame. They feed on the sin of my people. They are greedy for their iniquity. And it shall be like people, like priest. I will punish them for their ways and repay them for their deeds. They shall eat, but not be satisfied. They shall play the whore, but not multiply, because they have forsaken the Lord to cherish. Whoredom, wine, and new wine, which take away the understanding. Man, I'm sorry. Okay, since it seems like she won't come back up here. I will change their glory into shame. They feed on the sins of my people. They are greedy for their iniquity. And it shall be like people, like priests. I will punish them for their deeds, for their ways, and repay them for their deeds. They shall eat, but not be satisfied. They shall play the whore, but not multiply, because they have forsaken the Lord to cherish. Whoredom, wine, and new wine, which take away the understanding. My people inquire of a piece of wood, and their walking staff gives them oracles. For a spirit of whoredom has led them astray, and they have left their God to play the whore. They sacrifice on the tops of the mountains, and burn offerings on the hills, under cloak, poplar, and terebinth, because their shade is good. Therefore your daughters play the whore, and your brides commit adultery. I will not punish your daughters when they play the whore, not your brides when they commit adultery. For the men themselves go aside with prostitutes, and sacrifice with cult prostitutes. And a people without understanding shall come to ruin. Though you play the whore, O Israel, let not Judah become guilty. Enter not into Gilgal, nor go up to Beth-aven, Beth-aven, and sweat not, as the Lord lives. Like a stubborn heifer, Israel is stubborn. Can the Lord now feed them like a lamb in a broad pasture? Ephraim is joined to idols, leave him alone. When their drink is gone, they give themselves to whoring. Their rulers dearly love shame. A wind has wrapped them in its wings, and they shall be ashamed because of their sacrifices. Which brings us to chapter 5. Okay, at the very least, to make this a little easier on myself and you guys, I will go and put on my glasses, because my contacts are very unhappy. That is all for this video. Thank you all for following along and listening along and putting up with my terrible voice for the past, I don't know, possibly 4 videos now, which is at least 2 days. Yeah. Thank you. And as always, God bless you all.